We're good?
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Really appreciate you having us here, and phenomenal committee men and women, Rudy and Jim and May and Pete, thank you so much for all you do. Very grateful for you and for your leadership. We're missing one of our friends here today, and we're thinking about him. He always gave me a very hard time, and I loved him for it. And you know, I know we all miss him. And I think he would even be supportive of me for 1 minute today about this announcement. But with blessed memory, we're thinking of him, and a great man. Chief, thank you for your incredible leadership. And you know, you know, we got to know each other really well over the years. I miss Wyckoff. I raised many years of my family were raised here, and the kids were in school here. It's such a phenomenal community and a wonderful place to work, live, and raise a family. And the law enforcement is just unbelievable here. Same with our fire, EMT. It's just an incredible community, a really, really special community. Matt Cavallo, who's the township administrator, does a phenomenal job, as well as the CFOs and the deputy CFOs and the whole team here, and the clerk. The whole team does a great job here, and I had so much experience with the team, and you know, it's really a wonderful community, a wonderful place. Sheriff, thank you for your leadership and all you do for us. I want to thank Wyckoff PBA Local 261 President Mike Scalise, and Bill Christopher, the PBA delegate. The PBA here is great. They've always spent time, became good friends of mine. Investigator Sloma from Bergen County Sheriff's Office, I want to thank you too. And Happy New Year to everybody. It is great to be in Wyckoff. I have so many positive memories, as I said here. It's a community to me that kind of defines what Jersey values are all about. And that's why, as often as I could, I tried to put a lawn sign on Rudy's lawn to remind him about that. He loves these lawn signs, so I try to give him as many as possible. Mayor Lane, thank you for your leadership and your partnership and your relentless advocacy for the community. And again, the whole committee, though, really did a great job making today happen, along with the sheriff and the police department. I was just saying to Rudy Rudy Winstra a minute ago, I remember we sat down in the Starbucks a few years ago. It's got to be 3 or 4 years ago. I was trying to remember when it was. And we said, well, what can we do to fight to get more resources back to Wyckoff? You know, if we work together, can we do this? You know, it may take a little bit, but you know, when it comes to backing our cops and our firefighters, are the things we can do to get more resources back. Sat with the administrator, and we said, how do we get to work? How do we make this happen? And I knew that if we all worked together at all levels here of government, we could do it. And today is proof of just that. You know, Chief, and you need the resources. We know that. And I know the Wyckoff PBA and the delegates. But at the end of the day, you guys put your lives on the line for us every single day. And I know I'm incredibly grateful. I know everybody here is incredibly grateful for all of your leadership, the public service you do, and you protect our families, not just here, but across the state. And we're here because of you. Let me be very clear. I think the mayor and the committee men and women would say that without hesitation. The bottom line is, whatever happens, we always have to get your backs, because you get our backs. You put yourselves in harm's way. And today, it's obviously the 5-year anniversary of January 6th. It's in the news. On the attack of the Capitol. I was there in the House of Representatives chambers on that day, and I saw these lawless thugs attack our beacon of freedom just feet from me, and they attacked law enforcement officers, and cops died. They beat them with American flagpoles, which, you know, I'll be honest with you, I'll never get over that. That happened in our country, and I think about the cops I have visited over the years with their families, the several police officers who tragically died in the aftermath. No cop anywhere should ever feel that they're not being protected by us and the oath that we all take, those of us who are elected officials. You know the meaning of sacrifice better than most. Every single day when the rest of us are heading to work, dropping off our kids at school, or sitting down to dinner with our families, you're putting on the uniform, answering the call, and standing between our families and danger. You run toward danger when others run away. You keep our streets safe from criminals and terrorists, our neighborhoods secure, and our communities strong by building good relationships. That's why we should always have your backs. And today, as part of that, because of that commitment that I know everybody up here believes, everyone on the committee, everyone who's in our town, everyone who's in Jersey, I'm very proud to announce $1,015,000 in federal resources that by working together as a team, we've clawed back from Washington to Jersey for the families of Wyckoff to upgrade and expand the Wyckoff Police Department facility here in the municipal building. That's more than $1 million of your federal tax dollars clawed back from Washington to here in Jersey. Real dollars coming home where they belong. We should all be proud of that. Now, I brought a check, because, you know, what's it without a check? Rudy's co-signing this. If it bounces, I assume you can cover it.
There's always the floor.
So I'm gonna sign this.
It's a lot of milk.
It's a lot of milk. I'm being the representative of the federal government here today to hand you this check. Mayor, where's the mayor?
Right behind you.
Mayor, there you are.
Yes,
Mayor, you
sir.
should hold the check too. We should hold this up for a minute. This is a good check. We should all stand here for a second, celebrate this check. Can you see it?
Let's get it level.
Let's get in the front here. We'll get in the front. We should just hold the check for a second. We have more to say, but we should hold the check.
And this is, he told me this is just the first installment.
Yeah. Don't worry, it comes
Okay.
in installed. We'll put it right here for
Good,
a second.
good.
That's good. That's good news. This is significant investment that will support a full renovation, as the chief said, of the existing police department space, including a second floor addition, modernizing this facility to equip Wyckoff with state-of-the-art capabilities and infrastructure for better public safety, training, and response. It means updated and improved working conditions for our officers, for the latest training and cutting-edge technology, and room to grow and adapt as challenges evolve. Most importantly, it means a safer Wyckoff. The current facility doesn't meet modern safety, efficiency, and accessibility guidelines. Time goes on, you gotta keep investing, renovating, and expanding the space. This is not a luxury, it's a necessity. These resources will not only make our families safer, but they will also save our taxpayers a small fortune. Because by getting these dollars back from the federal government, clawing them back, your federal taxpayer dollars, it means that the town the municipality doesn't have to put this all on the budget, on all the property tax holders, right? It's money that comes back that is paid to the federal government that we get back here. And if we don't get them back here, they go somewhere else, to some other town in the country. Why shouldn't they go to Jersey? Why should they go to Mississippi or Alabama? Why shouldn't we get the return on investment? If we don't apply for these grants and directed funding dollars, then they go to these states that I affectionately call moocher states, those who take far more than they put in. In Jersey, we've historically gotten back a lot less than we send to Washington. These moocher states like Mississippi and Alabama, I don't mean to pick on them, or West Virginia, they get millions in grants to help pay for their police cars, their fire trucks, their equipment. This helps them offset their town budgets and therefore lower their state and local taxes. In fact, for every dollar Mississippi and West Virginia send to Washington, they've historically gotten back $4.38 and $4.23, respectively. While Jersey has historically received 67 cents for every dollar sent to Washington. It's not a great deal, right? We got to keep working to improve that, and I've been very focused on that. As my dad always said to me, if you don't ask, you don't get. Since 2016, we're up 357% in the federal tax dollars that we've clawed back to this district from Washington to Jersey. That's an average of over $750 per year per family. That means lower taxes for everyone in the 5th district. And when we get our town taxes down, we make life more affordable for Jersey families, for Wyckoff families. And that matters a lot, because the bottom line is we've got to do everything we can to make life more affordable, whether it's health care or child care or energy bills. We got to get costs down. And in Wyckoff, you see your leaders of your town, and I really want to thank them, because what they did is said, let's actually fight to get these dollars back. So they knocked on my door and said, can you do this? Can we work together? Can we get this done? They didn't say it doesn't matter what the party is, you're a different political party. That's irrelevant. The bottom line is we work for the families here in the 5th, and we work together to make their lives more affordable. That should always be our goal, and to make their lives safer, and to take care of our cops and our families. And that's what the committee men and women of this town did, and the mayor did just that. said we're going to make life more affordable. And I hope this is just the beginning of more to come for Wyckoff. Now the taxpayers here in our town will save some money. That's $1 million from the federal government back here that will hopefully offset some of the taxes in our community. And again, this was the mayor and the township committee and the administrator and the police department and the chief, all working together. And as co-chair of the Law Enforcement Caucus, I know that safe communities do not happen by accident. It's about making smart investments because we should respect the men and women who serve and refuse to let bureaucratic nonsense get in the way of protecting our towns and the people we represent. Too often in Washington, common sense gets lost. But here in Jersey, we know better. We know that strong public safety and strong communities go hand in hand. We know you can't ask officers to do more with less and expect good results. And we know that investing in local police departments is one of the smartest, most responsible things we can do. In Washington, I'm leading the Bipartisan Invest to Protect Act, which provides real funds to small and mid-sized police departments like this one for recruitment and retention and training and officer support. I'm continuing to fight to get it fully passed in the House, as I've done before, and get it through the Senate. Since I've been in Washington, I've clawed back $16 million in funding for cops grants to hire cops to enhance officer safety. We've got another $400 million increase for cops grants this year. I helped lead the Protect and Serve Act, which goes after those who target law enforcement. The Thin Blue Line Act I supported, which gives the death penalty to cop killers. The Never Forget the Heroes Act, which helps 9/11 victims and their families. The Bulletproof Vest Bill to make sure cops get bulletproof vests. There's a reason why I believe that you have to fund, not defund, law enforcement. And those who get this wrong are plain wrong. This is not something we should negotiate about. You must make smart, targeted investments. The investment we're making here today is smart, it's targeted, and will help our families and help law enforcement. We've already clawed back to Wyckoff more than $460,000 in LISO grants for safety equipment, an unmanned vehicle grounded drone and airbag lift system, 2 ATVs, a generator, medical supplies. For our firefighters, we've gotten $89,000 for the department to help protect them, and we should get more. This new project helps meet the professionalism, the dedication, and excellence of the officers who serve Wyckoff. And when you have the right tools, I know you can do more to protect and serve. Finally, let me just say, keeping our communities safe, and I made this point a second ago, but I want to drive it home. You know, we all got to know each other pretty well. Yeah, they gave me a lot of grief. That's okay. I expect that. But from where we started out to where we, I think, have gotten now is great progress working together and building a lot of mutual respect for each other. These are not Democrat or Republican issues. It's a good for Jersey issue and for our families. There's nothing partisan about getting the backs of our families and our law enforcement, protecting kids walking to school or seniors feeling safe in their home or small businesses being able to open their doors without concern. When someone dials 911, knowing someone's going to be at their home fast. We can deliver real results when we work together and put the country first. So I'll continue to fight to claw back money, working with everyone behind me, to Jersey, to the 5th District for our departments. I know we'll work together and stand with our first responders. Wyckoff's a special place. It really is. You know, it's a wonderful place. I'm really blessed to have spent so many years here with my family. The schools are incredible. The people are incredible. It's a town built on community and responsibility, great sports, people looking out for each other. So to the officers standing behind me and out there, thank you again for what you do. Thank you for your professionalism, and thank you for your courage. Thank you for choosing to serve the people here in Wyckoff and our state and country. This is not about bricks and mortar. It's about protecting you and protecting the people. And if we work together and make these investments, continue to lower taxes and keep getting the backs of law enforcement, I know that here in Wyckoff, in the 5th District, and in the greatest country in the world, our best days will always be ahead of us. Thank you so much.